Hey guys, Takuyasugi here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is hero 186 Hacker. So I believe this is a Indonesia created hero contest winner. I'm not too sure. I know someone created it from another country outside the North America. But let's check it out here. So 3-hit basics. 1, 2, 3. I know it says 4 hits, but I'm actually just hitting it 3 times. The last third hit is a 2-hit attack. But yeah, pretty simple and straightforward right here. It will kind of do like a feint that leads into a 4th attack that stands him back up, so whatever whatever there. If you do happen to get a feint for any reason, I forgot how to even get a feint on this. I don't even remember how to get a feint on this, but it will lift off your stun feint attacks and all that, so not too shabby. Not too shabby. It is deflectable, however, so you can deflect that. So moving on to the hold D. This is your hold D. You charge up. Charges up to 3 levels, and you'll get a little cursor that you can actually go this far. This is the max range, so you get an idea of it. Pretty good range on it. And each of the levels do a different thing. So 0 level, we'll just kind of do like a flinch, and if you do this back to back really quick, I believe you can get a knockdown. If I can try to get it, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I can't get it. Maybe I can't get it. I thought it did a knockdown when I did it. Maybe not. Either way, you can get a little flinch in front of you and then go into your basics or something. If you get the 1 charge, that's 1 charge. It'll freeze someone, and then they'll get flinched. This is a good opportunity to use a character that can maybe do a quick feint or something like that. It would work pretty nice doing something like a TH 2-shot double tap or something. I don't have the TH evolution yet, however. Your 2 charge takes that long to charge, but once you do this, it will bounce someone down and they will get popped up. Not too bad. And the 3 charge, takes a little bit of charging here. Pulls them into you. Usually it pulls them into me. I don't know why it didn't that time. But it'll pull them to where you are. Typically like that, and it'll cause some drop damage soon. Pretty nice there. Pretty nice. You can actually store these charges as well if you choose to do like a jump out of it. You can keep the charge, so you can store a 3 charge. That way, if you ever get a feint or anything, that's a feint. So you can basic attack off this and then do your 3 charger on them. Boom, like so. Then you can charge up to 1, keep them down for a little bit. You can swap to something like Cowboy or some other kind of character. There's a lot of options, this guy. He can synergize really well with a lot of characters in the game. But yeah, try to maintain your charge as much as possible. So, build it here and there. Even if it's only a little bit, you can make that little bit really go a long way in the whole scheme of the battle. So moving on to other things. Oh yeah, by the way, how all the attacks work on the ground. The 2 attack will freeze someone and still pop them up. The 1 attack will freeze them, but you can see it has an input limiter. So if you do it back to back too many times, you'll get the lockout pretty much. So let's try the 0-1 on the ground. 0-1 on the ground didn't seem like it did anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything on the 0-1. So just in case you wanted to see what it did on the ground, get a lot of nice resets like that. So moving on to the dash attacks. Your light dash attack is very simple and straightforward. Nothing much to it. I got some money bags or something there. I got some dice. Got a lot of neat stuff. I don't know if that's actually neat stuff or not. But yeah, this is very simple. Not much range behind it, but it is a nice feint. So it is something. Your dash hold D. Now this is interesting because it'll put down a little wall, and this wall you can have up to 2, so you can have up to 2 around you, or you can have up to 2 in front like that. But if someone tries to pass that wall or touches that wall, I'll just go ahead and show it here. It will kind of like flinch them, and they won't be able to traverse it. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You also, off this dash hold D, have the option to double tap input in a direction of your choosing. So you can double tap in a direction and kind of move behind it or move to the side of it. Try to get people pincered into it so you can basic them. And you can also follow this up with a new light attack, which will do a feint. So that's another feint I forgot about. So that's another good way to get your feints and stuff going. It's very quick as well, so you can catch people really well with it. It does hit grounded too, by the way, if you didn't notice it right there. So yeah, very interesting attacks there. Very interesting. Moving on to the jump attacks. Light jump attack. Up to 3 hits. It will hit grounded. So this is kind of like a mage attack. The first hit does a flinch. If you get 2 hits, it's going to knock up. Pretty simple and straightforward. The air hold D. It's a little flincher. If you light attack off this, however, you'll be able to put someone off their feet. And you can still do 2 light follow-ups after the initial hold D. So pretty nice setup there to get your ground game going, rather. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like it. I like it. You can also do 2 hold Ds. So that'll get you the same result, pretty much knock up and knock down. Doesn't seem to last as long, though. Doesn't seem to last as long. Let's see. Yeah, 1... No, it's about the same. Never mind. I'm just being weird. So moving on to the skills. Weapon skill. This will like flinch someone, and it'll put like a little aura down where it'll slow them down tremendously. So we'll do it on the robots here. So pull a few in here. Maybe try to get them to follow me. It's not going to work. They're going to just fight each other. They're rabid like that. Boom. You can see the slow effect is in full effect there. Very nice slow effect. It doesn't last too long, however. So moving on to the armor skill. Armor skill, pull up a little ridicule. Max range. Hit someone with it. They'll be locked in place. Then you have the option to carry them somewhere else, and typically they'll be stun feinted. I don't think it works right on DevK. Let's try this again here. There you go. So that's the desired effect right there. And that'll give you plenty of time to get your charge up and do a basic combo as well. So maybe you would want to do something like bam, bam, charge up a little bit. And there you go. There's better ways to do it than what I just did. But you get the gist of it. You get the gist. So helmet skill. This is like weapon skill. It's like a little flincher. But it also puts a slow on someone. So I forgot I desummoned the robots for whatever reason. So here we go. So you can see it does slow someone. And then it wears off. So I don't know about that. I like the slow part. But why not use like Death Knight Cloak or something? I don't know. It's whatever. Trinket skill. Put a little orb down on the ground. It explodes. And someone gets frozen. So this gives you plenty of time to charge up your skills. Bam. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Then you can do something like this. Summon them in. Charge up a little bit. Maybe do the weapon skill. Boom. That'll slow them down where you can catch them with this. And maybe you can get the freeze on the ground as well, if you choose. It seems like it's a really slow detonation, however, but it's whatever. It's whatever. So yeah, that's Hacker, guys. I don't know if I missed much, but overall, he seems like an interesting character to play. I like the whole charge up mechanic. It's gonna either promote a lot of running away and charging, or it's gonna be a lot of clever charging in between people getting knocked on the ground. So either way, I mean, it's really unique. So there you go. I noticed in the combo video when they did these summon, they like well, first they would do something like this in the combo video, right? Then they would do bam bam, and then they would do the summon, charge up a little bit. Then they would do that. Then they would do something like that. I don't know why they do this in between. Maybe it extends the infinite timer duration, lets it wear off. But yeah, they do that in the combo video, and it really works out. I notice they use a lot of skills, however. But yeah, I'm sure you can find a lot of neat tricks behind his combos. I don't know if you could actually swap back to him in between someone else. Let's see. Nah, his charge is gone. If his charge stayed between combos, that would be pretty crazy. The sound effect's going to get annoying, however. I can tell that already. So let's see. Yeah, he could synergize so well with other characters. I think he could do really well. He opens up a lot of creativity with swap combos. So yeah, overall as a solo character, I think he's a little bit average. Even though you can kind of play him like a mage and nuke from a long distance. Like yeah, that seems really good there. Bam, even kind of freeze on the fly. Bam. Yeah, it's got a really short limiter, however. Really short limiter. So, it's something to work with. It's something to work with. Let's see if we can get a nice stun off the feint. Bam. Charge up a little bit more. I'm surprised that doesn't hit grounded. I'm surprised that doesn't hit grounded. Alright, so let's say we got the feint. 1, 2, 3. We got a 2 charge. I've let it go. I'm just so bad at the game nowadays. What could I do? What could I do? So let's get at least 1 charge built up. We'll be ready for a combo soon. 1, 2, 3. Get the 2 charge. Bam. Let's see if that refreshes it. It looked like it kind of refreshed the knockdown portion of it. I think that's might what English. I think that's what it might do when you do the air hold Ds. That would be interesting if that's the case. Let me see. Let me see. So let's not do it with anything. Let's see how fast he gets up. He still doesn't get up very fast, so I guess it's still whatever when it comes to the air hold D. 1, 2, 3. Charge up 2. Charge up 2. Okay, that worked. Obviously, that's not going to work, however. So, I see. It gives you a little bit more time on the air hold D. So, yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning off the Koreans. So, let's see. Let's try this. All right, I don't get a feint off that, do I? All right. Okay. Okay. I wonder. Nope, that doesn't give me enough time. Okay, so I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. He seems like a neat character. I like the wall. I like the dash back off the wall. He can be very, very tricky and evasive. He's going to give melee characters a lot of trouble, I think. It would be interesting if bullets are reflected off this thing, too. I wonder. I just wonder about that. If bullets are reflected from this, that would be pretty crazy. But yeah, he's going to be an interesting character. I like him. I think he is pretty engaging. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Hack the planet! Hack the planet!